Hey everybody, this is Tom with MapLeads, and I wanted to start off by saying I know that we have not posted here any new content, new products and features and things like that for a while, but that's just because we've been so busy redoing so much of the product and building out a whole new UI and just onboarding a whole bunch of new customers, and things have just been really, really fantastic. Now, if you have not seen the product in the last month or so, I wanted to get this video out just to show you how great things are and how much things have really changed and progressed here in the last month. Now, there's no way I can get through every single feature and thing that we've done. I would really encourage you to just come back into the product and check it out if you haven't seen it in a bit. But I do want to touch on a few really big points and some highlights just from user feedback and features and things that we've built along the way, and now have all detailed here in the product to show you. So first thing I want to do is just talk about the new search feature. Now, when you click on a search, you're going to have the same kind of concept where we can look for businesses in a city and a state. Before, you could only get a maximum of 20 results at a time, and then you had to kind of keep picking more. Now we get you up to 200 at one shot. So if I wanted to, I can select up to 200 businesses in one go. And then the other really, really big thing that we've added is the ability to do pre-search filters. And so when we open up this menu here, it's going to give you the opportunity to, skip the first page if you're doing SEO work. If you really only want businesses that don't have a website, you can select that. If you're hunting for unclaimed business profiles, we can look for just those, or we can look for all three of these things. And then finally, down bottom, we can also select, ratings. If you want to look for anybody that's between like a 1.5, for example, and, maybe up to like a 4. And then, number of reviews. And so the reason why that's such a fantastic feature and a new ad is because, if these are the only types of things that you care about and businesses you're looking for, those are going to be the only businesses that we pull back and the only time that you're using credits, here in our platform. Also, in addition to that, we've really consolidated some parts of the platform that were being used. And so with the, quick slide of this slider here, this toggle button, we can go ahead and start typing in a specific name of a business. And when this comes back, what you'll see is a list of businesses down below, and you'll be able to go ahead and pick the one that you're looking for. And MapLeads will go out to the internet, grab just that business, find you some email addresses and all that stuff, and bring it back in. Now, there's a few things that you don't see about the data that we've really tightened up. And so one of the things is we will now only bring back businesses that are listed on Google as open. So if it's permanently closed or temporarily closed, we're not going to bring that lead back in for you. In addition to that, we are deduping every single search, so you'll never have, duplicate business in there. And if you happen to run the same search twice, like 2 months apart, and you just want to update the data, MapLeads is going to automatically handle all of that for you so that you won't ever have duplicate businesses inside of the platform, which is just all a ton of work if you're doing this manually, that we, really make it super, super simple for you to do here, all in the UI and inside of MapLeads. So once we have a search, something else I wanted to talk about, and this is a really, really big update to our database that really enabled us to be able to do this, which is we now have the ability to have, I guess like essentially like a team plan. And, we're going to be able to see all the searches that you've done or any other user in your organization. And from there, you'll be able to just click on a search and take a look at it and start to leverage it, whether it was a search you did or somebody else on your team did, which is just a really, really fantastic update. In addition to that, we're showing you how many businesses we got and then how many emails we got for all those businesses, and showing you the total number of contacts that were pulled in on that specific search, right? So you can see here, we were looking for car dealers in Denver, Colorado. We found 198 of them that met our profile. Out of those 198, we grabbed 450 email addresses. And so it means we have 648 total new leads that we're going to be bringing into the platform. And in that scenario, I always get this question, but we've only used 198 credits. And so I'm going to go ahead and just click on that search. Let's take a look at it on a deeper dive. There's a few other things I can really talk to here for you as well. All right, now we have that search loaded up, and you can see we're looking at businesses 1 to 20 of 198, and we'll start to go through this screen here. There's so many great updates that have happened. First thing is we can click on this little gear icon, and what we can do is establish default tags on every time we import a business. So, and we'll talk a little bit more about that, but any sort of businesses or contacts that we bring in, for example, if we wanted to make sure that we called all of them, or if we had, we wanted to call them and put a campaign tag on them, whatever tags you have in your side of your CRM are going to be available here for you to pick, and you can use those on the import. The other really nice feature is if we are using the AI site builder to build mock-up demo websites for businesses, we can now set, what template, we want. And so let's just say we're going to use the card detailing template. We save that there, and every time we go to build a website, it's going to automatically be there. So we've got some really great features that are going to save you a bunch of time. Now, what you'll also notice on every list is that email addresses are automatically enriched. And so before you used to have to do a search and then go back and tell it that you wanted emails, all that's been taken care of. One search, we go get all the data. We find your social media profiles, anything that we can find that's available, you'll see right here. And you'll also notice now that we've got just a really great business profile that's been updated. You can also do things like edit the address if needed. And then all of the different social media profiles that we're able to find are all right there. Company website. Of course, if you click on it, it's going to bring you directly to their website. And then from there, we can send it to the CRM. We've made a ton of updates to the route planner and made it super easy for you to start building routes and things like that here for the businesses as well. I can build a website for them just like before. And you can build a website now in any company that's in the search that you did. So that was also a really big update. Send them postcards. And then we've got a new feature in beta, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more when we talk about some AI demos that we're building now for each business as well. So as you go through the list, you'll see, of course, that, we can put it on a route here still. So all those things are still in play. We have the zip code filter, which is fantastic if you're doing route planning, and all the other filters that you've known to use and to love are all still right there. Now, as we go through this, we do also offer the list view, and the list view gives you the ability to do bulk actions. So if we want to send all of this to the CRM, put it on tags, bring the businesses in, or just the emails, you can now do that. And we have a couple pieces here for email quality that have gotten much, much better. So we give you the option to say, hey, any of the emails that you find, if we're going to do a mass import, make sure that the domains match, etc. And we also vet out or rule out any websites that are social media sites. Maybe somebody put a Facebook page on their Google business profile. Like, we aren't going to go find a bunch of email addresses on that. We have a suppression list now that blocks that out. So where I'm going with this is that our data quality got way better over the last few months. And in addition to that, you're going to be able to have just a really higher quality data from the perspective of the businesses, but also the email addresses and everything that we were able to find. And then finally, probably one of my favorite features if you're building websites is we have a couple filters here. And one of the things we can say is, hey, show me everybody who doesn't have a website, right? And you can see now we're down to 28 businesses out of 200. And that's a great way to go find businesses that need a website. And the other way that we can do it is we say, well, show me everybody with a website, but let's go take a look at those websites. And what you're going to see is on this screen, we're processing all of the screenshots of the businesses that have a website listed here on their Google business profile. And what we're looking for are companies that probably have a website, but maybe aren't doing a good job with it, that kind of thing. Or like this one right here that looks like they have a website, they have a URL, they've listed it, but clearly that site is down. So you can go through all the pages. We've got 9 pages. I think it's 20 each on a page. And you'll be able to go through and just try to find businesses that could use your help. And another new feature when it comes to this is we now have it also where you flip a switch and we can do the same thing in Scout for mobile sites. So if your GM is helping businesses get their website ready for mobile, which is such an important thing for local businesses to have, then as you go through this here in just a few moments, you'll be able to see what the mobile sites look like and scout out to determine if any of the sites could really use your help. And so that's a lot of the new views and things like that we have here. We also have a whole new settings page, again, with team plans and things like that. We're going to do a much, much longer demo here again in the near term future. If you have anything that you need, feel free to reach out, give us a shout, hop back in the product, check it out, and let me know what you think. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support. It's been great. And we are really looking forward to really launching this year. Talk to you soon. Thanks so much.